So today we will discuss about the numerics in examples and in exercise. Newton's second law of motion, related to Newton's second law of motion. Okay. So here the sample problem number 4 is very much important. What is given here? That speed time graph of a car is given alongside. This is the speed time graph of a car. Car weighs 1000 kg. Car weighs 1000 kg. What is the distance traveled by car in first 2 seconds? So what is first 2 seconds? See the graph very minutely and see this is the first 2 seconds. Okay. So this first 2 seconds, the distance, whenever distance is concerned, it is always the area of the graph. So area means half into base into height. I am not calculating all this because calculation is done here. I am just discussing what you have to do. So the distance, whenever you listen about the distance in a graph, you just keep in mind that the area of the graph is equal to distance. So distance is given. How to find out distance? This is distance is the area of the graph. Okay. Now second question is, what is the braking force applied at in 5 seconds? To bring the car to stop in 1 second. At first study the graph. What is here? See, from 0 speed it increases its speed up to 50 meter per second, then goes for 15 meter per second from 2 second to 5 second. Then suddenly brake was applied and its velocity becomes, the speed becomes 0 again within 1 second, 5 to 6 seconds. Okay. So within 1 second, if the velocity becomes 0, then we have to impute the formula. What formula is given? We know V is equal to U minus 80. So V is equal to 0, cancelled. U what? U 15. 0 equal to 15 minus acceleration. What acceleration is? I don't know acceleration. T time. Yes, time is equal to 1. So acceleration will be 15 meter per second square. Meter per second square. So whenever you know acceleration, then force is very much easy. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. Okay. I am not doing the calculation. Again, I am telling you that I am not doing the calculation. You just see how to make this numerics. Okay. So the force is equal to, this one is minus 1500. Why minus 1500? Braking force, that is against the force. If you just make sure that acceleration is equal to deceleration, you have to write deceleration, then minus is not needed. You just write 1500 Newton braking force, opposite direction, in opposite direction, then it is also correct also. Okay. Next one is a truck. It is also in your NCERT books. A truck starts from rest and rolls down. Starts from rest means U is equal to 0. Rolls down a hill with constant acceleration. Obviously acceleration is constant. Variable acceleration is also there, but in your 9-10 syllabus it is constant acceleration. Okay. Then it travels a distance 400 meter in 20 seconds. Then S is equal to 400 meter. At first input the data. What is given here? U is equal to 0, starts from rest, rolls down with constant acceleration, that is A. It travels a distance 400 meter in 20 seconds. 400 meter, S is equal to 400 meter. Then time is equal to 20 seconds. Okay. Now input the formula. S is equal to ut plus half at square or minus half at square. If it is in acceleration, then it is plus half at square. If it is in deceleration, then it is minus half at square. Okay. Then again, what is given? Find the force acting on it. So force equal to mass into acceleration. Mass, what is mass? 7 metric ton, and acceleration is from S is equal to ut plus half at square. You can find out the acceleration. Okay. So it's the next one is from conservation of momentum. Okay. What is conservation of momentum? Means the momentum before any collision and after any collision is always equal. Okay, so here it is the bullet and gun problem. It is known in physics bullet gun problem. So what is there? A bullet of mass 10 gram is fired from a gun of mass 6 kg. This one is 6 kg, this one is 10 gram with a velocity of 300 meter per second. Calculate the recoil velocity. Actually the formula related is here is m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. This formula we derive from Newton's third law of motion, that is action has equal and opposite reaction. Okay, so now if we think very cautiously, then before collision, what collision? Collision between bullet and gun. Okay, so before collision the initial speed of the both are 0, so u1 u2 both are 0, so we cancel this. So 0 equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2, so we can write m1 v1 equal to minus m2 v2. This one, this minus, due to this minus, when bullet, due to this minus, when bullet goes in this direction, the gun goes in this direction. This is the reverse velocity. Okay, so minus is concerned due to the opposite velocity. Now we will input the data. Just what is data? m1 input mass 1. If you consider mass 1 equal to 6 kg, then m1 is this, and if you consider m2 is equal to this, then 10 gram. Mind it, 10 gram should be converted into kg, that is divided by 1000. If you input this and the velocity of 300 meter per second, 300 meter per second, this 300 meter per second, and then calculate the recoil velocity of the gun. After inputting this, we have to calculate this. Okay, now next the sample problem 2. A car of mass 1500 kg traveling at 25 meter per second collides with another car of B of mass 1000 kg traveling at 50 meter per second in the same direction. After collision, the velocity of a car becomes 20 meter per second. Calculate the velocity of car B after collision. Very long question. Don't be afraid about the question. See what data are given here. A car of mass 1500 kg. This one is 1500 kg. Traveling at 25 meter per second. This is 25 meter per second. This velocity is 25 meter per second. This velocity is 15 meter per second. See. What is C? See, this velocity is 15 meter per second. So if this velocity is more and this velocity is less and they are moving in the same direction, the obvious collision is obvious. Okay. So this is the collision. After collision, this speed you have to find out. This speed is given 20 meter per second. So again another then that formula, what formula is given? We have discussed m1 u1 plus m2 u2. m1 u1, this is m1 u1 you will get, m2 u2, this m2 u2 you will get, as they are moving in same direction. So one very important thing, this m1 u1 then m2 u2 will be plus symbol, symbolize this plus. If they are in opposite direction, then you have to write in this way, plus m2 u2 minus in bracket. Why? Because they are in opposite direction. Vector quantity, velocity is a vector quantity, so you have to symbolize this vector. Okay, as they are moving in the same direction, so m1 u1 plus m2 u2. Okay, then m1 u1 m2 u2, after that m2 u2 m2 v2 m1 v1 plus m2 v2. This m2 1000 v2 have to find out. m1 given, v1 given, just input in the formula, but cautious about the plus and minus symbol. Okay, so very much cautious, be very much cautious with the plus and minus symbols. Next problem is bullet of mass 10 gram moving with a velocity of 400 meter gets embedded in a freely suspended wooden block. Embedded means it penetrates and stuck up here. Okay, sticks here. It does not goes outside. Okay. Next, what is given? Bullet of mass 10 gram moving with a velocity of 400 meter per second gets embedded in a freely suspended wooden block of mass 900 gram. The block has 900 gram. What is the velocity of acquired by block? After getting this bullet in the wooden block will go this side. So what is the velocity of the block? Again, m1 u1 plus m2 u2 equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. m1 u1, initially m1 is 10 gram, convert it into kg. Then u1 400 gram, 400 meter per second. But u2 is 0 because the block was in rest position. So u2 is 0. But after collision, these two substances becomes one substances. That is 900 gram plus 10 gram. That is 910 gram divided by 1000. That is this much kg. Okay. So now the mass is this. So velocity is common. So m1 v1 plus m2 v2, instead of this we will write just what? m1 plus m2 common velocity v. Okay. So what will be the formula? m1 u1 plus m2 u2 equal to this. As u2 equal to 0, so this will be cross. So m1 u1 equal to m1 plus m2 into v. Okay.
If you liked our video, like, comment, subscribe. Join our online class course today.